Hello everybody and welcome back to Phyzik Talks. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video today, please do leave it a like and please do subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. If you want to go a step further than that, I have a Patreon set up, link is in the description. So today we are once again going to be systematically dismantling some of ONISION'S pathetic attempts at arguing and reasoning. His latest video is, as per usual, and a complete joke. It's stupid, he lies consistently throughout, so I think I'm just gonna have to tear apart his video and prove that he is still a scumbag. Sorry, ONISION. What can I do? What can I say? So, let's do this.
Someone posted to ONISION.co talking about how they tried to defend me on a Eugenia video not too long ago. The person who was defending me was introduced to points made against me, and they would like clarification of what this person's saying, reasonably so. First off, they say, you don't see ONISION being an entirely disrespectful person. He promised he wouldn't make a video on this girl after she asked him not to, yet he done it. The context was a negative video. I did not make a negative video about that person.
No, quite right. You didn't make a negative video about her, but that's not the point. You still made a video about her. And your excuse for doing it was that your fans asked you to make a video on that subject. But that's a terrible excuse. I think you use that subject because it will gain you a lot of views. I think that's pretty goddamn obvious. And yes, you were doing it in a positive way, but you were still broadcasting horrible things that people were saying about Eugenia Cooney. And with her condition, she doesn't want that out in the air, regardless of whether you're trying to combat those points. It's completely unnecessary. You did it for the wrong reasons. You shouldn't talk about her. We all know that you shouldn't talk about her, and it's a crap excuse that your fans asked you to do it.
After they requested I not do that. After all, who would ask someone not to make a positive video about them? So your point is pretty gosh darn invalid based on the obvious context.
No, it's absolutely not invalid. I think that's a completely moronic thing to say. No, we don't want a positive video about her. We don't want any video about her. No one said, can you please stop making only negative videos about her? But it's fine, you can make any other kind of video about her. No, don't make any videos about her. And even though you're making a positive video, you're still broadcasting horrible things that people say about her for absolutely no reason other than to gain yourself views.
A second chance, either you're new or you're implying whenever he apologizes, he gets a clean slate. A second chance, which is entirely the point I made. He's not the level I make him out to be, and this is where they proceed to express all of their issues with me. Rating the looks and bodies of underage girls, sometimes with blank comments. Firstly, I would like proof of this, because as you saw from recent videos where I rated people, I actually showed the ages of the people I was rating, and they were all 18 plus. I just feel that when someone approaches me and asks me for my honest opinion, I should give them my honest opinion, especially if that opinion is not inappropriate.
ONISION, I can't believe you're saying this. Get a grip, man. We know that you've done this. You can't actually just sit here and deny that. It's absurd and illogical, and let's show you why. And these are videos you still have up on your channel that you haven't removed. At first, I was like, I suppose he hasn't particularly made like sexual comments, until I found a video you made called Smash or Pass, where you go on talking about your fans and whether you would smash them or pass them. Amazing. Let's check that out now.
Now for smash or pass. This person were of age, smash.
ONISION. It's the very first person. You literally say, if she was of age, I would smash her.
This person were of age, smash.
Smash that little kitty. What is wrong with you? I know you said if she was of age, but that's not the point. Can you not see what's wrong with this? Can you genuinely not see what's wrong with this? How can you be saying in this video, have you got proof of this? Yes! On your own goddamn channel, the very first person you talk about is a clear, blatant child. She could be 14, and you're saying that you'd smash her? Oh, God. Oh, Oh, let's continue.
Pass. Hulk smash. 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 Gosh, I'm a slut. Pass. Sorry if that crushes your self-esteem, but you asked for my honest opinion. Smash. 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 I'm offended that you didn't give me a clear view of your face, so I'll say pash. If of age, smash. If not of age, pass.
Again?
That'd be a hard smash, roger that. Another lovely person. So of course, if of age, smash. Kind of on the fence on this one, so I'll just say pass, because I'm scared.
Onision, no. Is it just me, or do so many of these girls look really young? Like, I'm thinking in the age range of, 14 to 17 for a fair amount of these girls that Onision is clearly saying he would smash. Do you not see what's wrong with that? Do you not? Do you not? Time for the video number 2.
So I'm at ONISION.xyz, going to do my normal routine where I go to pictures for videos. I organize the topics by most viewed, and now we're going to cover exactly what you guys demand. Have ONISION rate you 1 to 10. It's what you want, and so I will deliver.
So, once again, another lame excuse for making a video. If a 9-year-old girl asked you to rate her on how attractive she was, would you do it? No. It's a terrible excuse that just because someone asked for your opinion that you should give it. And at the end of the day, that's still stupid because your opinion is horrible. When you actually give your opinion, it's bad. So if in the instance of an 8-year-old asking you to rate her on how attractive she was, would you give her that same opinion on how attractive she was? It's a bizarre concept that doesn't make much sense, but you use it as an excuse constantly. As in the main video we're talking about today, you also said just because your fans ask you to make a video on Eugene Ikuni, that you do it. I'm sorry, but that's not how things should work.
Maybe thinking to yourself, oh no, Onision's about to say something negative, but don't worry, she says be harsh as per usual, good sir. First off, I will say that you look like my ex-wife. Secondly, I'd rate you a 5 out of 10.
So, you've rated this girl on how attractive she is, but I'm sorry, she looks like she's about 13 years old. And regardless of that, you rated her in a horrible way, making a very rude and harsh comment. How do you think she feels about that? I've made this point before, but most of these people are going to be incredibly self-conscious people, very low confidence, that needs help and support, not you saying, oh, you look like my ex-wife, I'll give you a 5 out of 10. Great, well done, you're such a wonderful therapist, you do so much good for these people. No, you don't. You're absolutely a terrible influence on these young children's lives. Just because there are a few people that you have rated in a good way that have said, oh, thank you, you've helped with my confidence, just because you think I'm attractive. It's absolutely illogical. You are not this wonderful guru that you claim yourself to be.
Oh, this girl's like 8 out of 10? Yeah, solid 8. But Brad, what if she's 15 years old? Well, last time I checked, we're allowed to have opinions about people. It's not a perverted thing, it's honesty.
That's a load of crap. And fantastic. I'm very glad that you put that in there, because it gives me a little insight about this whole situation. So, this girl is 15, but you're clearly saying, well, she asked for my opinion, so I'm going to give it. It doesn't matter if she's an 8-year-old girl, I'll still rate her on how attractive she is, because that's honesty. So what? That's terrible. You're just claiming that your honest opinion is perverted and disgusting. It's absurd. Again, how can you not see the problems with this? How can you not see it? Here you go, people. Here's the goddamn evidence that he requires. Here's the facts that he so desperately needs. He's clearly admitting to the fact that he'll happily rate young children on how attractive they are just because, 1, that's his honest opinion, and 2, because they asked for it. What a load of crap. Moving on.
So again, I would like you to prove that I've ever said something inappropriate in a serious context to a minor. In fact, you could make a montage while proving the ages of the people I'm referencing.
This person were of age, smash.
Oh, this girl's like 8 out of 10? Yeah, solid 8. But Brad, what if she's 15 years old? Well, last time I checked, we're allowed to have opinions about people.
If of age, this person were of age, smash.
Then you can post it to onision.co, and I'll have to address it, won't I? Shame's Shane Dawson for gaining weight, something Shane is very emotional about. Firstly, thanks a lot for bringing that guy up. You guys tell me not to talk about people, and then you bring them up again and again and again. And then I get blamed for talking about them, even though you guys are the ones who brought them up.
Wow, you're genuinely blaming your audience for talking about Shane. We bring him up in the sense of asking you to not talk about him. That's it. It can end there. You don't have to respond to that. Just respond in a way by not talking about him. It's really not difficult, and you can't get it in your head, and you just love talking about these people to gain yourself some views.
Regardless, so many of you guys were on board when I pointed out that certain YouTubers might have health problems until it came to Shane. For a while, it was obvious that Shane was classified as medically obese, even possibly worse. But as far as I know, Shane has since improved. In fact, I have had private conversations with Shane about his weight, and it's very clear at this point that my comments didn't really hurt because Shane is likely healthier now than he was before. I don't watch his videos, but based on the thumbnails that have come up, Shane is healthier than he was when I actually addressed his weight. Let me also establish that in every single video where I address Shane's weight, I made it very clear that if Shane was happy with his weight, then he should be happy. But a lot of people don't like to focus on the truth. They like to focus on catchphrases and simple sentences that they can use against people to make them look worse than they really are. Pay attention to everything I say, not just the things that you can take out of context to make me sound bad.
You are absolutely unbelievable. I can't comprehend how insane some of the stuff you say is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Once again, let's take a look at some proof and evidence I have that you have not... You don't just talk about Shane's weight. You don't just make positive comments about it, constructive criticism. You made a 10-minute long video bullying the hell out of him in the most hideous ways possible. Have you just erased that from your memory as if it never happened? It did happen. It's on your channel, and let's take a look at it. So, he's been treading on eggshells when he talks about Shane Dawson because he knows that we don't appreciate these videos. His audience doesn't appreciate these videos. No one wants to see him doing these videos other than himself. So he's been kind of careful about what he says, but now it seems like that's all gone out the window. He's completely given up caring and has made one of the most horrendous videos I've ever seen ONISION make. It is titled 10 Things I Love About Shane Dawson. Already an incredibly sarcastic and rude title. Now, let's have a look at this video.
Hi girl, this is 10 things I love about Shane Dawson. First of all, Shane Dawson is not restricted by verbal contracts or basic human decency. He is his own person, y'all.
Hey Shane, I'm flying out to LA. Want to meet up?
Sure, let me know when you're here and we will hang out.
Okay, make sure you show up, otherwise I will hold you accountable for the rest of your life.
I personally love that Shane isn't confined by societal expectations. He never shaves, never changes his clothes, probably stinks like nothing else. He is a rebel.
Hi Shane, I see that's the same shirt you've been wearing all week.
Oh my god, yes it is.
Think you might want to change it at some point?
No chance.
Alright, I mean, I might want to smack yourself more.
Okay, but let's be real, GB, you haven't changed your outfit ever.
That's not true. I was a lobster in that one video.
Oh my god, I, Shane Dawson, love lobster and other meats, which is why I'm approaching obesity.
Yes, he's obese because he eats meat. That's why everyone in the world that eats meat is an obese pig. What is the point you're making here? So you've said that he betrayed your trust once, which he didn't. It could have been a simple misunderstanding, which he apologized for. You are making him out to be a fat slob. You're making him out to be unhygienic. What's your point?
Now, because I said this, I must bring up this next point. A lot of people will respond to that saying, Greg, you would know about context, wouldn't you? We're referencing a video where Shane Dawson was talking about a girl who's less than half the age of any girl I've ever put in my videos regarding rating or anything like that. And he was describing her as SEXY. A little 9, 8, or 7-year-old. He was describing them as SEXY. Meanwhile, I have never, ever done such a thing. I have never described such a young child as something like that.
Oh my god, your contradictions and hypocrisy is just so unreal. I can't believe you're... once again, I can't believe you're saying this. You literally just said context matters and context is really important. But you completely missed the point of what Shane Dawson was saying. He was joking. That was the context. It was a joke. Whereas when you rate people, it's not a joke. As you've clearly said, it's your honest real opinion. That's your true self rating these young children, whereas Shane Dawson has clearly made the point that what he said was an absolute joke and nothing more. It's horrendous of you to be using this as a way of attacking him once again. It's pathetic. You know it's a joke. You just want to stir up some controversy because you're irrelevant these days and you're trying to claw back what you used to have, which you can't do because we all know that you are a pathetic, horrible, shallow human being. Pretty terrible. Now, there's a lot more points that I would like to make about this, so I'm going to finish the video off here and I will be continuing this video at a later date. So I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I really hope ONISION sees this because I think it's quite an important video. I'm really trying my best to prove that literally every last thing he says is either a lie, a contradiction, double standards, or complete hypocrisy. Thank you to all my fans for watching this. I know you guys understand and are on the same level as me with this. He's a horrible guy, and I really want his fans to understand the true person that he is, the absolute pathetic liar that he is. So, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, before we end the show, let's have a look at some wonderful fan art, because good golly gosh, my fans are some incredibly creative, talented, and artistic people. It's wonderful. Let's have a look at this. Now, this piece of art is pretty out there, it's pretty different, and that's why I like it so much. So this piece of artwork is coming from Tasha, and I think it is pretty freaking awesome. It's very different from what I've had before, and I think it's wonderful. It is superbly psychedelic. I love the way you've done the shading. It's just, it really stands out, really pops out, and it has such a psychedelic style to it. And I'm really into my psychedelic stuff. I'm really into my surreal kind of stuff, and I think it's great. I think it's very different from what we've had before, and that's why I like it so much. I also am a big fan of the way that you've drawn Phyzik down at the bottom there. That is actually incredibly similar to the way that I used to do tagging, because I was very much into tagging, spray painting, graffiti, that kind of thing. I lived in Brighton for a while, and graffiti's a big thing down there. So I kind of got into it and tried making my own tag, and it is very similar to the one that Tasha has done here. She says, when you can't draw for but you try. This is great. This is fantastic, Tasha. I really like it, and I hope to see some more artwork from you soon. I have so much artwork to show you guys, so next week I'm going to be doing a little section where we will be taking a look at maybe 2 or 3 different pictures from a couple of different people. So, to finish off, here are my wonderful patrons, and if you've enjoyed the video today, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Now, I know I mentioned this a lot, but I do streaming on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/Phyzik_gaming. I stream on both Tuesdays and Fridays from 7 PM Greenwich Mean Time, and I stream on Saturdays from 6:30 PM Greenwich Mean Time. It is such a laugh. We have a great time, so it would be cool to see some newcomers. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.